check the video connection. Like, seems that it's какой-то sound. But so there were a few days when I was speaking only about sad things in Russian, and I decided that I'm tired of being sad. I'm tired of being depressed for so long. So I finally decided it's better to be happy and start to enjoy my life. And the day I made a little step towards my goal. So I went to the forest by myself, and I was really positive. I can describe one moment. So when I went to the woods, right? I was walking alone, and I'm trying to remind you that it's like middle of March, and I don't know for how long. Bears sleeping. Привет, Гашан. Ну, если что, я что-то... Ты знаешь английский или нет? У меня все супер. Я рассказываю историю. Ты знаешь английский, ты поймешь меня, да? Я надеюсь. So, I want to tell you about little story when I was in the woods. I was walking for quite long, and I started to think about bears that I'm not sure they sleep. Are they sleeping or not? Like, I was thinking, is it time when they sleep or it's not? And I was like, probably they can catch me and eat me alive. And I understood it. Like, in this moment, I began to feel that I'm a bit afraid. Окей. Ну, блин, не знаю, я уверена, что как бы меня будет сложно, несложно понять. Вот. So when I was in the forest, in the woods, right, and I was thinking, like, if this bear can eat me, so, like, it's very dangerous to walk by myself in the woods in this time. Like, I'm alone by myself, nobody can save me, and I don't know if but like I'm not sure if they were or they live in these woods currently or not. I don't know about it, but it was kind of far from place where people live, so they could live here. And sorry, a lot of kids are here. And for a moment, I felt I'm afraid that they can eat me alive, and it's dangerous to be alone, to be by myself in this moment in the woods. But a few moments later, I just realized that in case if this bear will eat me, it's not so bad, actually. Maybe it's okay. Like, to be that it's not so bad. So it was first time when I realized that something is positive. Like, some bad things, they can be positive, right? Like, even death, it's not so bad in this moment. So there is nothing to be afraid of. No fear. I felt so fearless in this moment. It's a story about my everyday life. I'm not often in the situation when I meet some animals in the woods, Unfortunately, I did not meet a bear, and I was upset about it because I was thinking about this meeting for so long on my way for all my work. I was thinking if I could meet this bear and like to be eaten. It's not it's, to be eaten by a bear. It's not such a bad story about my life. Like it's no, it's I'm not trying to like it's something about positive moments of my life. And okay, and I was again starting to feel upset and sad. Uh, это лупа и пупа получать зарплату не поняла. But today topic I decided to choose a job uh, uh, because current like for kids I'm sorry currently I don't have like a job. Like I'm working as a freelancer. I'm making translation, but I'm not receiving any money for now. Maybe I will later on. I don't know. Like I'm doing it just for mostly just I'm just translate because I think that it can be useful for society. These types of translation. What I'm doing. No, нет, я не знаю этот анекдот. And so I decided that if I will do this translation, it can be a good experience for me to start my career as a translator. So why I decided to become a translator? Because in this case I can live and work in any place or on the earth. So I don't have to go to office. I don't have to like meet other people. Actually, it's really good that I don't have to see anyone. Like, of course, I have to communicate with people in the organization, but that's it. Like, I don't have to talk with many people, and I don't have to see anyone. Like, just receive a call or just voice message or some little message, like some recommendation about my future translations. And I'm trying currently improve myself as translator. Я сижу, говорю не на русском, но у меня мысли на английском сегодня. Я такая. Если, ну ты тоже знаешь английский, ты тоже можешь поговорить со мной на английском. Да, давай, надо сложности преодолевать. It's always good sometimes to overcome any difficulties in your life, even if it's English or even if it's depression. Like, can you overcome depression? Can you overcome breakup? Can you overcome, I don't know, I think everything is possible. И что значит ты не знаешь? Возьми Google переводчик, напиши там предложение, которое ты хочешь сказать на русском. У тебя будет версия на английском. Ты скопируешь это, вставляешь, и у нас будет беседа на английском. А потом я тебе говорю, ты включаешь в Google переводчик, есть такой значок, и ты его тоже можешь включить, когда я говорю, и у тебя будет писаться русскими буквами, что я говорю. Вот. So, about job. Why I decided to talk about it today? Like, I want to succeed. I want to make more money. Like, at least something. Я могу так приложение написать, типа, нет, так могу, но это неинтересно. Это интересно, английский это очень интересно, поверь мне. Ты же хочешь увидеть Нью-Йорк, ты же хочешь увидеть. Но если ты не хочешь увидеть Нью-Йорк, то это странно, по крайней мере. Ну, ладно, ты можешь мечтать о Нью-Йорке, но ты можешь мечтать о Бостоне или о Лос-Анджелесе. Я не знаю, ну как бы. ладно, можно подумать, можно помечтать и о Лондоне на крайний случай. Но имею в виду, что английский — это связь с другим миром, вот, поэтому надо его учить. As for Berlin, I've been here and I want to come back, and maybe today or tomorrow, I want to make a post about Berlin War. I mean, I'm not sure. Is it like it's not about politics? At least it's about history of the world, and I think it's okay to remind some moments in history when people were like I felt when I touched this wall. I felt the pain of people who were trying to escape from the slavery, from what was happening in the Germany when it was occupied by Soviet Union. Some of people were okay, some of people were fine, but most of them they were just risk their own life to get away from it, and I think that it's really a great opportunity for people to run away. Like sometimes I'm feeling we have this wall right now and we cannot escape. And the only one way, not only one way, but it's one of the important goals which I can make in my head. Нет, это неправильно немножко. I want to speak about history, not about history of the city. Не история городов, а история Берлинской стены, я об этом говорю. So as for Berlin Wall, I felt like this wall it's for the memory. It's like a reminder for all people in the world. Do you remember this time when people were so much isolated that when they cannot run away, when they cannot be happy because of this communism and all this stuff, which makes people, which take away people's freedom. I saw a movie about the artist. He was drawing incredible. He was drawing incredible artworks, right? And what was special about this artist is that he was drawing very good, but because of the politics, he could not draw something different, something interesting, and so that's why he could not develop himself as as artist because of very because the government did not allow people to be creative, did not allow them to have free mind. Нет, я счастливая. Это просто тема. Ладно, эта тема такая. Почему я начала вспоминать об этом? Я не знаю, почему я начала вспоминать об этом. Ну, ладно, бывает такое. But today's topic is about job and job opportunities. So I do not have any opportunity. I have very few, but it's not fun. It's not fun. No, it just I'm speaking about what I feel right now, that I cannot, I feel really isolated. I feel I'm I feel this Berlin Wall, but this wall is around Russia, right? And I cannot escape it, or I can, but it's kind of risky. I cannot do it right now because of my university, and so I feel kind of like I am slave of the system. And is it okay? For how long it's going to be? Like soon I'm going to find a calendar in how to say it, marks days till the day of freedom. My day of freedom, it will when I will graduate from Moscow State University. I hope I will do it. I'm almost on my way to be graduated. And so today, think about different opportunities, and maybe if you have some ideas how can I... Анекдот? Какой анекдот? If you have any ideas how can I make money on internet, like I thought that Twitch can somehow help, but скрылся выхода. Ну, не знаю, как-то я не понимаю, если честно, что ты написал. I don't understand, unfortunately. Что я не взяла, так я не взяла этот платок на свой. Потому что я когда разговариваю, что-то часто начинаю плакать. Еще чуть-чуть не во что сморкаться. Так что, сори. Это мои сопли. Ладно, so... and like it's a good idea right now to make some money at least for a ticket to get out of here, and I can take with me $10,000 if I will run away from here, from Russia. At least I can take $10,000, and but I do not have $10,000 here. And how can I get them? Like only working hard, and I have like what they like half of March, April, May, and June. Like 3 months. Is it possible? Is it possible to make $10,000? I need to think about it. Maybe even in the crisis, in the time when we have like economical, when the economic is so bad, but like how can I buy the dollars? Can I buy dollars right now? Do you know? I hope that yes, because I'm not sure about it. I saw somewhere that it's impossible to get them. Кто такой Штирлиц? Я не знаю, если честно. Вот, это очень печально, потому что как я могу выжить без долларов, это непонятно. Это очень непонятно. Да, очень печальная история, на самом деле, в которой мы сейчас находимся. Ну ладно, мы можем вспомнить про народов курды. У них были вообще дома, уничтожены, и они поехали по разным странам. Вот. И я встретила одного парня. I just met a guy from Kurdistan. Like this is not this country is not exist in the world, but like I met him like a nation, like nation it exists, like little ethnicity, right? Окей, абсурдный герой. Давай ты придумаешь шутки про... В смысле опять? Что опять? Что опять не так? Что тебе не нравится? Я сегодня, по крайней мере, улыбаюсь. Вчера я даже не улыбалась. No, I want to speak English. I have a mood for English. I even can speak Polish or French or Ukrainian. I can try, or even Chinese. Chinese. Стрим на китайском, вот это будет прикол. I can speak Chinese, but not really great, but I can try. 我是英国人. I said that I'm Englishman. I'm English woman. Englishman. No. 我是美国人. 我是美国人. I'm American. So when they people ask me about, I'm sorry, I don't remember how to say Ukrainian Chinese. I did not learn this word, so anything. But okay, I can be even Zhongguozhen, but I'm not Chinese. I don't look like Chinese, unfortunately. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm just experienced with languages. But how it's going to sound like if I will make a stream in Chinese language. Maybe I can find a lot of friends in China, and like not in China, around the world. Like maybe the Chinese is much more popular even than English, right? Yeah, sometimes. More Chinese people than Americans and people in UK, right? So in Canada, like Chinese people, like they are the most widespread in the world. I mean, more people probably speak Mandarin than English in the world. Yeah. Не знаю про Лизу. Не знаю, что за Лиза. And about languages, so I was studying many languages, but the thing is that I was only using Мона Лиза. А что не так с Лизой? Почему глухая? Like, I was studying English, and I use English perfectly. Like, my level is like, I'm not saying that I'm like extremely great. Like in my university, I think it's mostly all teachers think that I'm sucks because I'm really not doing too much homework. Your English is fine. Thank you so much. Because actually I'm not trying to be so focused on like doing homework. I'm mostly focused on develop myself as a communicator, as a businessman. want to make my company. I was on my way to make a company with my friend. Not like company, but like English courses, and we were doing fine. But unfortunately, currently, Instagram is closed. Is going to be blocked in Russia, so we don't know how we can receive any money if we cannot promote it in Instagram. So what should we do in this case? Maybe you have some ideas, guys, how to promote our business if we cannot do it in would Twitch be banned as well? For one day it was blocked, right? But thankfully God, now it works. It works, and I'm fine with it. I'm really happy that I can speak with the world, and I can speak with people from Russia. I can speak with people from in many countries around the world. Like it's a great opportunity for me. Sometimes I prefer Russian language, but sometimes I have a mood for English. Actually, when I was living in the United States, mostly all my streams, most of all my forwards were in English. I mean, that's why, because I usually in the United States, everything was connected with English. I was working, I was speaking English. I was going to the date. I was going a million dates. Can you imagine? Me. Like I was on the dates with guys. I was on many dates with guys in the United States. And here in Russia, like how many times I was on dates? Okay, today's topic is not this, it's about jobs and work. I think you should not advertise during these times, maybe wait a little. I get. I mean, it's. I'm not like running after like some attention and something like, oh, look at me, I'm so upset about my life, I'm like not going to dates, I'm so lonely, severe, I'm just struggling, I'm going through the worst part of my life, please someone take me here away from Russia and let me be so happy in New York back then again. I'm not like, no, it's not like this, but like, yeah, I do have some thoughts like this sometimes, but no. Like I found now my plan is to go to Ukraine in summer, and I want to be in Ukraine for a moment. I want like for a moment, I don't know, maybe even for years, for some years. Like I want to spend my time in Ukraine. That's my plan. I want to help the country to, after the war. I believe it would be. It's right now. It's really bad, and I want to help to get over it, right? You had my socializing time in America compared to Russia, right? I don't know, like Americans, like American boys, they will like to spend time with me, and Russian guys, they even don't look at my side. They think I'm ugly, that I'm fat, I don't know. They even don't, they hate me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe because Americans, they're more like, they think differently. The looks are not so much important for them. Maybe I don't know what is the difference. Maybe I'm more American, like my culture, because I was like always from my childhood. I was mostly considered myself as a European, right? And maybe I have more in common with them, right? Rather than with guys who's from Russia. Let me tell men everywhere go after looks. Look, maybe the difference that I'm not looking like Russian girl. I'm not like this type, and oh, Gashan, what are you doing? Gashan, что ты делаешь? Yeah, I mean, like I'm looking I look more like European, or like some people tell that I look like Italian. Like when I was in the United States, they always told me that I look like Italian. I never saw Italian, but like okay, some people think that I'm from Caucasus. Okay, I don't mind it, but I'm not Russian. Look, прикольно. Но лучше все маты напиши туда, потому что я не люблю слова, связанные с матами. Я не люблю маты вообще, мне не нравится, когда пишут мне маты. So yeah, and the difference, at least, when I was in the United States, I could afford to buy cosmetics. I could afford to buy dresses. I could afford to look after myself. I could afford to look after. Don't think about this. This was bad phrase. I could afford anything. Like not anything, but I had money. I could afford to go somewhere, right? I could afford a ticket to New York. I could afford a ticket to Boston. I could afford a ticket to Washington D.C. Like I had money. I don't have money now to look better. So here I am. Да, можно, пожалуйста. Ну, не все, но хотя бы, знаешь, такие вот неприятные, которые вот, допустим, в тот раз были. Ну, большинство, короче, некрасивых. Вот. Вот. Мне они просто не нравятся. Зачем они нужны? Ну давай все, давай все. So, about the American guys I was dating with, a man in Russia. Oh, like no, I want to tell you what's the difference. Like once I met like successful, smart, rich, nice man. I met him in New York, and I mean, this man was Russian. He was Russian, and you know what he said to me when we met in Russia? Like, not he said, but his attitude towards me, like, I will meet you only in case of, like, all his behavior was about, like, you need me only for sex and that's it. Like, but we didn't have sex. We even did not kiss each other. But I was like, what? Really? Like, no stuff like dating. Nothing like this. Nothing. No, not even I thought about a good intention. So that was one example. Like, okay, so few guys I denied just because, just I denied them. I had this mood. I don't know. Maybe they were not really, how to say, persuasive. They were not really too much focus on dating me. Maybe they wanted to date someone, but like, and they saw me, but they were not had in mind to meet me. I mean, when you want to get something really too much, maybe not persuasive, maybe another word. They were not too much. The intentions were like not. It wasn't so much desirable for them. Okay. I don't know how to say it better. Okay, like I think you got what I mean, right? I was trying to explain when you want to get some goal, to reach some goal, but it's not like ambitious, especially it's about it's ambitious. It's about work, but I'm not about work. I'm currently about dates and check it out. Okay. I don't like these moments when I cannot express myself. It doesn't persistent. Insistent, persistent. Portrait on where? Okay, I got it. Persistent. Yeah, persistent. So yeah. As for American guys, they're different. They're totally different. They're trying to get me so hard. Like I could go for like many dates, and these guys they still like me for this time, when it was like 3 years ago. Can you imagine? It was like more than 3 years ago last time I saw them. It didn't work. Окей. Спасибо, работает, да. Maybe American men this is true as well. Yeah, because in Russia, guys in Russia they have more choice. What do Russian girls? They always trying to reach a man. They trying to uh, get everything for a man. They're very like it's really easy to access any woman in Russia. I mean, I'm not like well not any, but most of them. It's a difference. Like American girls, they're different because they not all, but some of them who especially who lives in big cities. I'm not speaking about everybody, but like it's different, right? They're not running after men. They're not trying to get just love. Почему секс тоже плохое слово? I don't blame them. Yeah. Men have to come to women in the USA for sure. Yeah, like I mean, they are very much like they tried hard. Like a guy, I remember he even wanted to get me a ride on he wanted to get me so much. He even wanted to have a ride with me on helicopter and some other stuff. Like they're always like trying to like impress a girl. Like, and what about Russian guys? You think that they don't have like for Russian guys they don't have to do anything, like they get into sex just because they speak with girls. Like if you even like speak with them, if you give them money, that's already mean that you will have sex with them, so it's easier for Russian guys. Yeah, what's going on? Where you from actually, Kami 42? Ну, давай. From Canada. Are you the guy we were speaking about education, right? Like you are from India or not? I don't remember. Like, okay, fine. And you're also on the hands, right? So as for Canada, I don't know. I didn't met anyone from Canada. You're rest in Canada. Alright, it's a cool. Today I was watching a movie about Capernaum. That's a city in Levant, and it's really sad about very poor life. I don't know if in India is the same or not. Like in Russia, we have some places where live very poor people, and only the difference is that many people consider themselves as not like rich, but never they think about themselves as a poor, but they're poor not in the money itself. They can even buy like expensive clothes, but their thoughts, they mind view, the way how they see the world and themselves. This is a poor for me. I mean, some features of local culture and don't understand it. That's why it's so difficult for me to find even a job here. And I don't speak about partner, like boyfriend, or just even friends. Like for so many years, I have been so much lonely. I did not find too many friends. Короче, ты сейчас будешь видеть слова наподобие. Поняла, окей. like for life here in Russia, I did not socialize a lot, um, and because of it, I was like actually I was really because I spent a lot of time by myself, and it kind of influenced me. I became kind of maybe timid, maybe how to say shy girl. I'm really shy. Time to get out and socialize. Not here, not now. Mm-mm. I don't like them at all. I mean, no, I don't want so. I don't want it. Like I had a plan to even go out. I even took a dress I used to wear like a few years. I'm also shy, that's why I talk on Twitch now. Right? Like, when I started to use Twitch, now I'm much more open, and I can speak about different things. А почему ты блокируешь слова, которые мужской пол, а не женский? Yeah, for me, Twitch is a way how I can improve myself, not only in like just I mean, not only like in social society to be a better speaker. I mean, but as well, I'm trying to improve myself. I'm trying to improve myself as and professional, because I want to be a businessman. I want to be a businesswoman, right? I want to have my business project, and I want to like a team of people. So that's why I think it's better to learn how to speak well, how to be interesting person. Nice. This два слова это вообще отстой. Just need to save a lot of money. Me or you? Who needs to save money? As for money, like I have zero now in Russia. Like I have money, but like not here, not now, like no. But I'm on my way to make money. Actually, this is good chance. Do you know I was speaking with my mom about streams for your business? That's what it's needed. Yeah, you're right, of course. I'm trying right now to at least to not to lose my level of English, but it's bad, like it's not enough. I want to start to work as a tutor, English tutor, but I don't know how to get the clients. Like some clients they're up to work with me, but they don't have enough money. Spread it us. And do you have Discord? Maybe if you have Discord, we can talk on Discord, because speaking only in chat it's kinda harder to communicate. Oh, fine. So we can talk on Discord. Can you please send me your name on Discord so I can add you? I have I still have friends from United States. When I had a chance to meet some foreigners, что за слова такие? Я их не знаю. Что это значит? I mean, they're not like friend. Like, yeah, I have one friend in the United States. She's not American. She's Ukrainian. And when we speak on the phone, I prefer to speak with her in Russian. But as for people I met in the United States, I don't know. Are they consider themselves as my friends or not? Not sure. Okay. I will try to find out in a few moments. I'm not using Discord for very often. And K is the first letter. I need to update it. You know, when I was speaking, I wanted to tell you the story that I was speaking with my mom about you. Don't think it like, no, I just said that I was speaking with a guy, and he gave me some good advice about education in Canada. So I told her that in Canada it could be cheaper and so on. And you know what she answered me? She said me like, but like, you don't have to trust anyone. People in the world, they're so bad. You have to be like independent, not independent, but you don't have to trust anyone. There are so many bad people, you don't have to trust anyone. You should be careful. Like, she always was against me speaking with some from foreigners. I want to tell you the story when I was 14 years old, or 13 years old even. No, I trust you. I added you to friends in Discord. I hope you will accept it. I don't know. I have a friend in Kiev, a guy I denied, and he is not answering. I could not send him messages. You do, like, he blocked me everywhere. What should I do? What? Why? Like, guys, can you explain me what it means? Like, once you I mean, he must have been really hurt from your rejection. And even I'm not saying that I was like rejection. I reject him. Like, I was kinda ignoring him for quite a long time. And now he is in Kiev, and I'm like I'm. It's not doesn't mean it like. Yeah, he blocked me everywhere, and I don't know how can I. I just wanted right now to ask him how he's doing. Like, I wanted to talk with him, and I can't. This is so sad. And this thing that he was watching my stories from Instagram till the day of war, and when the war starts, he stopped to watch my stories on Instagram, and I don't know if he is alive or not. He is not blocked me, but after the last time he watched my story, maybe 24th of February, like 25th of February, when all the war began, when it was the beginning of the war. Потому что я вспомнила, что человек может быть живой или нет, не понимаешь. Like, maybe he doesn't have an internet, I don't know. I hope he is alive. This is the worst thing. Like, I did not... Ладно, я не буду расстраиваться. Я улыбаюсь, всё. Like, I didn't want it to hurt him. Like, he was too much persistent. Too much. But he could let me aside if he is fine. At least. Like, there is no signs from him. No signs. And we were really good friends for all this time. Like, I know him since I was 14, right? Like, when I was a little girl and I met him first time, he was maybe 20 something and I was 14, and he was really like a big man. Like, really, his height was like 2 meters. I don't know in American system is it 6 foot, 6 foot, or even high, 6.5 foot. I mean, I'm not saying that now I'm interested in him. Like, I don't know. Like, I consider him as a really good friend, but he was too much, like, persistent, too much. Yeah, he's like, and like he's not skinny. I don't know. He's really a big man. Like, I mean this. And so the story about this guy so that I denied him, and he was watching all my stories all this time, and suddenly he started doing it. And I did not receive from him any sign. Just no, I want to know that he is alive, that he is fine, that he is still my friend, even if I was so bad to him. I mean, I'm sorry about it. It's not a good. It's really like, okay, I was not smart while I was denied him without any reason. I don't know. I'm really sorry about it. How could I explain it to him? I don't know. Oh, you're right. Just hope that he's alive. That's it. Kids are trying to get sleep. Yeah, like, okay. The topic was again a bit sad. I'm sorry for it. I was speaking about job opportunities. and like I have my account in LinkedIn, and I stopped to believe in it. Maybe I need to use it again. What do you think? Like, try again and again every day, and stop to fight with laziness, because I'm really lazy. I'm not lazy when it's about sport, but I'm very lazy when it's about work, when it's about study, when it's about some communication. You see, it's really difficult for me to be focused on this stuff, right? I cannot force myself to. If he gets internet again, he will see messages. I think. I believe, but how can I check out if he is alive or not? Is there any ways? Maybe I know his last name, I know his first name. Maybe I can try to write him from another account, for example, as option. I have his number of phone, 2 numbers of phone. I sent him. What do you mean by burns out? And then did not. Why you block the same term? Hi, who is a boy 8 free? What's your name mean? I don't understand. Hello. How are you? Roy? Where you from, Roy? Yeah, so the boy just rhymes with it. Bangladesh, okay. Does he answer your phone calls? I did not call him, I sent him message. But maybe the messages from Ukraine are blocked to Russia. Maybe he cannot send me a message, I don't know, but I hope he saw it. He could change his number. It's very expensive to call from Russia to Ukraine, so I did not call him. Like, I've lost all my money on my phone and won't have internet if I will try to call to Ukraine. So yeah, I'm not so rich to call boys in Ukraine. I even had a guy, not a guy, but like a friend in United States. The only thing I can do it's to come back to Kiev and come to Central Square. It's called. I feel bad for those people in Ukraine. I feel too. Yeah, like right now I'm just describing the situation when I was denied one guy from Ukraine, and I cannot. And I don't know if he's alive or not. Like, so in this situation, what I can do is come back to Kiev, come to the Central Square, and write down his name somewhere, his first name and his last name, and write down like, I'm sorry, and like write down my phone number, call me back please, I'm sorry. I don't know, it's only one idea that came back to my head. No, not that didn't leave much choices for Russia, so civilians are suffering. I don't think going to Warzone is a good idea. Uh, Guys, I'm not afraid to go to Warzone. Like here, I don't know. I'm not afraid of anything. Just believe me. I'm not afraid to be dead. Like I know I will be alive. Go somewhere. I'm not speaking about right now. I'm just saying that in the future. Not now. Right now, I have to graduate from my university, and like maybe in June, July, I can go to Kiev, and I want to go. I'm not can. I will go to Kiev, and I will leave him a message. I don't know when the war ends, actually. Nobody knows. Nobody, like only God knows when the war will be finished. And so, but I'm going, I want to go there. Like, my heart tells me that I have to be there right now. Like, it's a place where I should serve. I want to help Ukraine to come back, to come over. I want to be like a volunteer. I want to help those people who left without who left who, whose house were destroyed. I want to build new places for them. I want to help them to start a new life in West Ukraine. Like my family has land, and so спасибо, Gashan. Nice job. Join the Red Cross. Probably yeah. Like I mean, I have my family. My aunt has a church in Ukraine, so we already can help. So they are already helping. I want to be a part of the team, like this church. I am already part of this church, and I want to serve people who 114. О, прикольно. And I think this has a sense, but working here in Russia, I don't want to do it anymore. I was thinking to get, some job experience here in Moscow, working in an international company, which now is almost impossible. So that's why I decided that it's better to go to Ukraine and don't think about money, don't run after money, but just to be useful. This is what I want, right? Do you understand me or not? I don't know. I want to be useful. I want to help people in need. Like I don't have to go so far. As for noble heart, I don't know. Like I felt God is telling me that I have to go there, and I just want to be. How to say it? I want to listen to Him. I don't want to do what I want, but I want to do what God wants. So I want. Могу включить фильтрацию для аккаунтов. Давай, это хорошая идея, потому что такие люди есть. I hope that you will be able to fulfill all the things you said here. Thank you so much for these words. Alright, yeah, and where are you from, Roy? Boy. I want that. I really hope that people from all the world, they will come to Ukraine and will help. And like there are some Ukrainian even who's Ukrainians. I'm not judge them, but some of them they're running away to Europe, somewhere, and want to start a new life somewhere else, to find a job, and then so on. But yeah, I understand that. But for the future of the country, the best thing right now, is to rebuild it, right? And after the world, it will be no, like it would be useful for the country that many people from all over the world, Ukrainian and not non-Ukrainian, they will come and help. I have добро поздно what? Пожаловать. Well, the people who are running away and their families can't fight back. Meanwhile, I was thinking about going to Russia early this year. Where are you from? This will be allowed to be rebuilt properly. Yeah, the houses were destroyed, but in this place, where every house was destroyed, we rebuilt a new house, it's a better house that each family in Ukraine will have own land, own house. It would be like in the United States, where not only like in the United States, but like mostly in the United States, almost everyone has a house, right? Like every family in Ukraine will have a house, own house, new life. This is my goal, and I want to help to rebuild the country and rebuild economy. And I believe that United States, Canada, right, and Singapore and other countries, they will invest. Now, it is a very bad idea. Yeah, and in Russia, there is nothing to do for now, right? Маркировать проявление ненависти или предубеждения в отношениях. Да, давай, блокируй. Yeah, I think that the worst things which happening in the world, it would be the beginning of new life for people, and like all what we can do right now is to pray and believe. Like even now I'm under a hard pressure over me, like every single day. I am oppressed by many people, by their opinions. Like everybody here in Russia thinks that I'm strange. Not like everybody, but most of people, they hate me. They consider they consider that I am the enemy. Can you believe? Because I just support Ukrainian people, I'm enemy of Russia. Because I'm not saying anything bad about the United States. Like right now, everyone is hating the USA so much. For what? Like how people can hate USA? Like what America did bad for Russia? Really? Like all international companies, products? Like what? They hate Americans? For what? Like I don't understand, and why I am the enemy. I can understand as well. Like even my family tells me that I'm enemy. Like my mom, she always okay. I was sad not to be sad. But no, they're happy for him. This is the thing. They're not sad, nobody is sad. They're happy. They're happy, really. The only thing about they said is this because they are sad only because of Instagram, or because they could not go anywhere as it seemed. But I don't know, people. I mean, I'm not speaking about everybody, but people in my like who around me, right? Like family members and so on. Do they think the war is going? Yeah, they think so. They want to conquer. They want to conquer, they want to win. And the worst part on it, they blame two countries I love so much in this world. Like I really in love with Ukraine, and I'm really in love with USA. And they hate this. Okay, I I didn't want to cry, but I'm emotional today. I don't know why. Too many tears. Okay, I will stop soon. I don't know why I'm crying all the time on streams. I'm not crying when I'm meeting my friends. Okay, I'll stop now. I think that this is over because of this event in process food. Yes, is involved, but they don't hold most of the blame. Alright, I mean, actually, even for now, they're not doing too much to solve the problem politically, but I'm not speaking about politics right now. I'm speaking about two nations, two countries, which I love so much. So that's why so many tears. I'm not saying when I'm speaking that I love Ukraine, and when I'm saying that I love America, I'm not saying that I hate Russia in this moment. I don't hate Russia. Yeah, some people want civilian people to be blamed, and actually some part of the fault is on the hands of civilian people because they cannot do anything, because they so silent, maybe, I don't know. Like, it's the opinion of the world. I'm not saying that I'm thinking so, but about the existing opinions, right? How they can stop him? Nobody can stop him. Like, only God can stop him, maybe. Or his own sins and craziness will, like, the wicked ones, they will be even before the war, there were polls that said Russian population did not want war. No, of course not. But the reason why they want it, they want to, how to say, that Ukraine is going to be under Russian control, like it used to be after the Soviet Union, and they want this. They want Ukraine to be connected with Russia, and for Ukrainian people, the worst nightmare is to be part of Russia. They don't want it at all. And this is the core of the conflict about the influence who will be rule Ukraine. Like, Ukraine will rule itself, and will be closer to Europe and USA, or it will be under control of Russia. As for Yugoslavia, I don't know much, so I cannot say anything. Like, every war it sucks, okay, and sanctions is not the best option, actually, right? I was reading an article written in the Guardian journal, and so it was said that there were a lot of sanctions against North Korea, against Iran, against Cuba, and against South Africa, and the thing that sanctions did not change the political system of the countries, did not become more democratic, right? The population itself cannot influence their leaders. The only country which somehow was improved by sanction is only South Africa. That's it. North Korea became more and more poor, right? Tension caused the death of poor civilians. We are right here. So this is what happened. I think just changing the subject, since we are not affected the situation in any way and there is no point discussing it. Since who is yeah, you're right. Yeah, I don't know why we started to speak about it actually. Yeah, this subject is very sad for me personally. No, I just was speaking about boys. Then I start to remember the boy from Ukraine, and that's why we started this subject. Yeah, okay, I won't do it again. And the title today is Dope. Yeah, I also hope that less people will die. I hope so, really. And as for Drop, do you have any ideas how can they find more opportunities right now? And is it possible somehow to, I don't know, to to even start a new career as artist, for example? But I'm not drawing really great artworks, but at least I can try. Or you're a web designer, so you're this all I can do apart from financial assistance. Financial assistance, what I mean by this? Like financial aid. Right now we cannot send money there, right? And it's not allowed, even by laws of Russia. Like you cannot, and by the politics. And well, so maybe in the time of the crisis, it's a good idea to start be creative and to draw or to write something. Russia is being cut off from the international world, like internet, economy, any business will be tough. But what about art? I can become artist and I can do it for free. At least I need something to eat, and that's it. I think I can survive till the summer. Yeah, I used to do it a bit. Well, my dream is that my photography gallery, like, right, will be somewhere in New York, in the museum. My art gallery will be in New York, and I want to paint, to become a painter. I want to you're right, is real. Like, I am talented, but I cannot open up because Russian painter sensation, Russian painter sensation in the making. What do you mean by this? Tell me. Like, nobody cannot, like, they can shut our mouth, but they cannot stop us from doing art, right? At least this is not a wise meaning. Yeah, we can change the subject. Now I'm speaking about art as an option to... Да, давай заблокируй. Не вчерашний, а позавчера. Да, это было вчера, да. Вчера какой-то вообще... Yesterday was very bad boy. Artist, businesswoman. Right, I am. But I'm not doing it just for money. I think the art is a way how people can express themselves, right? So you can check out my Behance page and find a bit of more inspiration. Actually, when I was last time in love, it was so long. I'm not actually Telavaya. Is it focused on business? I'm not really. I'm very lazy, honest. I'm very lazy. This is why I'm not a millionaire yet. When I can overcome my laziness, I will be very rich. You will see. I will be a millionaire soon. Just a couple of months and you can see it. I start to feel that millions of dollars, they come into me. Millions of dollars as they come into me. I got them already, right? You don't believe me, but I see them. Yeah, I am confident. I know it. Because I'm talented, because I'm yeah, I see myself, right? I see that I'm more than, just a girl. I'm a girl who can change, can make a change, right? I'm a girl who can create things which can influence people. Like now, I actually started last year, 2020 and 2021, and I was doing some videos in YouTube or some art in Behance. Even my photography as a part of my worldview, the way how I see the world. I'm not saying that I'm Russian oligarch. No, I'm not. I am American oligarch and Ukrainian oligarch. I want to have 2 houses in UK and USA and in Ukraine, 2 houses. Not too much, only 2 houses. And I will have motorcycle in Yamaha, and I wanted a Honda as well. And I want Porsche. No, 1 house per country is enough. But maybe I see that I have a house. I saw the house which I have in California in City Malibu when I was like sleeping. I saw a dream like I saw this house. This house was really beautiful. in a car, like Porsche 911. I had a nice car, actually. A nice house, and yeah, it's my future. Like, nobody sees it, but I see it. I would be happy with one house with house prices these days. Don't worry about house prices. That's what I want to say. The only thing we should be worried about is what we are living for. It's much more important than all the stuff. And I'm telling all these like cars, houses, diamonds, roses. It's not what I'm living for. It's not a goal, right? I just don't care about what I have. I just want to be happy. It's a great goal. But what is happiness for you? Like, for me, happiness is a peace in my soul. How do you typicals? Thank you. I will. I will. We can do it. Everybody can do it. And as for happiness, happiness is possible everywhere and with everybody. Like, it's what is happiness? It's when you go to sleep, when you go sleep, when you go to your bed, you close your eyes and you feel peaceful, right? Like, you don't have to worry about a thing. You're just thankful for a day, for the food, for people around you. For me, happiness is able to live without fear of losing everything. I understand you. Yeah. But our lives, sometimes we lose stuff, people, and that's just a part of life. Sometimes when dreams, for me, the worst thing is and my dreams did not come true, and I ask why. And the answer is very simple. That it's not to a sense of my life, the meaning of my life. It's not about to make a dream come true, but it's about to change in character and to change my personality. No, please, ладно, yeah, I can change the subject. Okay, I got you. You see, today trying we are speaking about happiness, and this is the way я недалеко от города Дмитров. It's a nice conversation to have, right? Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and soon we'll go to sleep. Yeah, and what about your long-term goals? What kind of goals do you have? Is it more connected with you or with Canada or with your work or with art? Today is a happy day, right? Just my hand is tired to hold the phone. I want to be able to get a good job, write a book one day, and travel to Europe. Oh wow! Man, but also find some lifelong friends. Do you have some now? Do you have friends? Or it's hard to find friends? Or yeah, and how old do you? 30, right? Ну, один раз я расплакалась уже. One friend is enough. I actually do have also one friend, KateLika. She doesn't want to learn English. I don't know why, like this guy, Gashan Kiriev, doesn't want to learn English as well. Hard to make friends in the last 2 years. Why? Why does it hurt? Why is it hard? I'm trying to speak less loudly because my family are sleeping now. I don't want to be a bit too quiet. Or maybe I can go downstairs. Wait for a minute. I want to go downstairs. Okay? Just few moments. Господи. Не, по-английски сейчас. Как тут включить? Now it's better, no? Can you see and hear me? Or it's too dark? I added here 2 friends, guys. Can you hear me and see me, right? Is it okay? So I decided to go downstairs because I was afraid that I can be too noisy for my family members. So I want them to sleep well and don't be disturbing. So I decided to be here now. So well, yeah, we were speaking about happiness and about your life goals. Кашан, так, что ты хочешь? Ты хочешь учить английский? Да, у тебя нет времени. Like, listen, about time. Look, you always can find a time for things which are interesting for you. And if you want, wait a second, I want to find a chair because it's hard to stand. So yeah, почему ты можешь понять английский? Пытайся понимать английский. Это this is a challenge you should overcome sometimes. You understand what I mean? Like when you meet a difficulties in your life, you don't have to, to be like, oh my, I don't understand English. Why should I listen to her? Like if you don't want to even to try, this means is that you're like a loser, like you don't want to reach your goals. Okay, even if it's not your goal, but I was explained before that English can help you to get your goals, to reach your goals, right? So why not even to try to study? So why not use this as an opportunity? Stop seeing it as a problem and start to see it as an opportunity, right? Давай не на немецком, на английском стрим. Ты знаешь немецкий, что ли? Я не знаю немецкий, но ты можешь меня поучить немецкому, я буду не против. And for lifelong term goals, which are connected with a job. English is a dumb language, very confusing sometimes, and I don't learn them. I don't think so, no. It's not really confusing at all. It's just sometimes, sometimes it's just a challenge, but you can just as for English, you just can make it like a habit, right? As for me, like almost every day of my life somehow connected with English. I studied in university. I work with English, like I'm doing translation, and I believe that I can get some money after it. But even if I not get any money, I at least can have some job experience, which also is fine. Like I can become a good translator later on, so it's not so bad. Я плохо отношусь. Like Wednesday, it's pronounced like Wednesday, not Wednesday. Wednesday. I used to pronounce like Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Friday. It depends on the context at least, right? And it's you want to make a word. Что почему? Makes no sense. Like as I'm a linguist, I can explain these things. Like it used to be all these letters, they used to be pronounced, but they decided to leave it like it is. Плохо отношусь к сериалу. Because I think that then it's not, there is nothing really important, like what is so much interesting for me. And I even don't like to watch YouTube. I don't like many songs. I don't like even Netflix. Most of the shows in Netflix, I don't like them. They randomly decided they won't pronounce it. Not randomly, but as I understood from our course of English history, like it was time, like during the centuries, the language was changed, but they don't want to change the spelling because of like traditions. They don't want to like to change spelling because it will change the way English language look. So something like this, as I remember. But this was the words of our teachers. I'm not sure if this is like a theory, so I could not say this is like 100% true. And yeah. Why do you want me to watch Russian TV shows? I don't like them at all. I mean, why? Why should I spend my time? As for like anime and all this stuff, I was watching 2 or 3 animes in my life only because of the person and like the one guy who liked he watched it as well, and I decided, well, okay, I should understand it. But okay, some of them were like not so bad, like one I even liked, but like for me it's kind of different. It's difficult to understand all these feelings. Or like other guys, like for example a Chinese guy, he gifted me a game, for example, right? And he wanted me to understand this game in Steam, right? And I did not understand a thing, and I just downloaded it and installed it in my computer, and I was trying to play it, but I did not understand the thing. I was trying to watch tutorials on YouTube, and I did not understand the thing. Like, but why? What is the reason why should I spend my time watching it if I can relax? Like, I don't know. Like, it's not. It makes me. It doesn't make me relaxed when I'm watching all this stuff. Like, usually I prefer to go and train in gym. When I train in gym, it's much more efficient for me to become more relaxed, to be less stressful. Do you understand what I mean? So that's fine. Or I can spend this time working. It's higher level, right? Like now, I really want to start to. I want to find my like some place in the society so I can start work and to make some little money. Understand what I mean? So I'm trying not to spend more time. Like, if you like suggest me go, or if you like tell me like, Kate, would you like to ride my bike? I would say yeah, I would. But when you say, Kate, can you watch some TV show? I would say no, it's not. It's not my cup of tea. Do you understand the words? It's not my cup of tea. It means I don't. It's not what I usually prefer to do. So yeah. One day I will make you watch a TV show. Why? For what? I mean, there is no TV show which I like. Like now, I'm working on translation, the preach of different preachers from South Africa, from USA, for enjoyment.
enjoyment. But I told like I don't find anything enjoyable. Like I even went to depression when I realized that bears in Russia don't want to eat me, and I understand that I will be alive and I am not. Nobody ate me, and I became depressed after it. Do you think I can watch something for enjoyment? For now, what the heck do you do for fun? I am doing streamings. I am a streamer for fun, mostly because nobody is sending me donation, unfortunately. Like I used to receive some donation, but now, no. I should survive without it. Working and learning is not fun. Yeah, you're right. Like, but sport is fun. I play rugby. I do yoga. I'm dancing. I have dance classes, like Latin dances, tango dance, waltz. Um, Last week, yeah, I think it was last week, I was dancing with a cute boy. Yeah, it was a really cute boy. You were born in the wrong generation. What do you mean by this word? Wrong generation. I don't understand you. What does what does this mean? Wrong generation. Is everything okay with connection, right? For a moment, it seems that it left. Let me try to put a. Maybe I can just try to hold it. Seems like connection is very bad, right? You cannot see me properly, or you can. I hope it is better now, right? I even can try it if I can hear myself. And can you hear me? Can you hear me, right? You did not explain me what do you mean by wrong generation. I'm not sure about the sound because I have some other sounds behind me. Okay, I will check the sound. I'm not sure about the sound because I have some other sounds. Oh, okay, I can hear myself, it's fine, right? Should have been born in the 1950s. Why should I be born in the 1950s? What does it mean? I wanted to be born like now is a good time. I can travel easily. But maybe there are less like all this border stuff. Like it would easier to become immigrant in the past. Now it's harder. Like now, like for you, how did your family moved from India to Canada? Что значит этот смайлик? Я не понимаю, какой-то код. И что там я не вижу. You don't like TV shows or movies? I watched 2 movies today. 2 movies. I did not watch movies for... Ашан, что ты делаешь? I did not watch movies for maybe half of a year, something like this, because maybe longer.
don't remember actually last time when I was watching a movie. It was long time ago. I don't know, never was thinking about doing something for fun. Like even now in this time, like seems like there is no fun in my life, only sad things. Like I don't know. But yeah, I should become more fun. I understand that. Yeah, this is what I was told to do for these 2 days. Like I was so much in depression. Yeah, if I wanted to be killed by a bear, you think I want to? You think I went to woods because I want to find some funny things? I was so much in. I will be the fun in your life. I will try. Thank you so much. Okay. At least I mean no. I'm a believer. I am. I have a positive thinking. I'm not so much depressed and sad and so on. Like I'm more optimist rather than pessimist, and I'm not thinking too much negative as you think. So I think about more positive stuff rather than what by for what. Do you see what is written down in my t-shirt? Ты понял? For optimists, you think very negatively. It's temporary. I wasn't so depressed. Like now, usually I'm very positive. I like attract people. Like I even make money because I'm very positive. Long Russian words on short. It's written. I can translate it. I will try. Okay, it's whole Russia. It's about a day, like a man who is working in school in Russia. He is called like sportsman, like he's teacher of sport. He's like a trainer in high schools. Тиран, что гуманист, так что ли? Не поняла. Я не поняла. So, it's written down that is a day of whole Russian trainers, like people who love sport. So even in the back, it's written down. I don't know what would be. Like, can you see what is written down? It's written, I choose sport. Like I am very. I don't really like the way how my back looks like because I did not practice yoga every single day, so I don't have the really straight back. So а про какие качества ты говоришь? Oh, this shirt has so much background information. Like it's actually it's not my shirt. I'm not living like currently. Да, ты говоришь очень сложно, я тебя не могу понять чем-то. Kate, we have no way of telling if your back is bad or not. I don't know, I don't like my back because it is not so perfect now because I'm not practice yoga. Like my yoga trainer, she told me that I should do yoga like not every single day, but in like 3 or 4 times per week. but not someone but me. When I see my back on my video, like I was doing many videos about how I'm doing sports in my house. You even check it out, like my YouTube, my Instagram. I record a lot of videos with me dancing, with me doing sport. Like I'm not in this way. When I make videos, I'm not shy at all. When I see camera, I am not shy. But when I see people, I am shy. So this is the difference. I'm not shy before a camera, but I'm shy before people. I don't know. And but like, okay, so as for my back, I noticed that in the videos it's not as straight as I want it to be. I don't think about my back at all. Like you are, you see? How old are you? Remind me again. Are you 30 years or something, right? Like, when I was young, I did not thought about my back as well, but now I'm kind of old girl. 18? 18, so you're 18, and Gashan also is, how old is he? 14? 15? Like, okay, you see, I'm really old woman for you. And I start to think a lot about my back and how does it look, how it looks like, yeah. So you're not old enough for back problems. I mean, I got them from my childhood because I was. The problem is that I working a lot on my computer and I don't have a proper chair for working with computer. Even now I'm living in Moscow and I do not have a special chair for working with computer. Maybe this is a thing your own. Like I got my problems with knees. This is how did it happens because I did run almost I ran almost every single day, like all 2020 and 2021 I was running almost every single day. And can you imagine that my knees they're not like broken, but they were hurting, and because I was a big too much overload. It's not 30, okay. I'm 18 in my soul, or even 16. I mean, you're active playing sports, so some part of your body is going to hurt. Yeah, because actually the thing is that I was, doing a lot of exercise like squats and gym. You can see it my YouTube or in Instagram. Like I was doing a lot of squats and all these exercises. Death lift, самая death lift. So I mean, I was doing a lot of exercises with heavy. I even want to check these words out because I forgot how does it translate in English. Okay. Barbell? Bubble? I don't know if that exists. Wait, yeah. I was lifting up heavy weights, and that's why I hurt my back, and it did not as straight as I want it to be. It used to be straight sometimes when, like in 2020 when I was doing yoga a lot, but now it's not as it used to be. I mean, you're active playing. No, that stop. So sport is sometimes good, sometimes it is not good as it is. I mean, for health, even when I got coronavirus in January, I was was really extremely sick, not because the coronavirus, but because of давай расскажи мне как, через какую программу это делать. Если ты мне можешь подсказать, какую программу, то это будет хорошо. Мне еще нужно скачать эту игру какую-то там на MacBook. So I mean, yeah. So when I was sick by coronavirus, it was really hard for me. I was feeling like, is it the end of my life? But it was just coronavirus. It wasn't the end of my life, and so it's not because of coronavirus, but because I was too much. Can you imagine free trainings? Like I was doing sport for 5 hours, even more per day. Like I was extremely exhausted, and then the next day I went to do sport again. I was playing rugby with Japanese and my Japanese team, rugby team. So I was really, and I was frozen. Not frozen. I got cold. Technical constraint OBS Studio для MacBook. Я не умею, понимаешь, Анжелика. I catch cold. I mean this. Sorry, I just choose word. It's not Japanese are not so bad people. Don't worry, they're really cute. They make me happy every time. Like, can you imagine when Japanese see me, they're like, kid, hello, kid, like Katya, hi Katya. When Russian people see me, like, привет. That's it. Like, I mean, really, honestly, that's why mostly I spend my time with foreigners. Ну, давай. Ты меня понимаешь? Я просто не понимаю вообще. Вот Анжелика, она это настраивала, она в этом шарит. Я в этом не шарю. Для меня это вот ОБС, какая-то страшная программа, непонятная. Вот. То есть для меня проще вот так вот, что... Ну, Куба еще хуже, на самом деле. I feel like in general Russians are more serious people. It's not seriousness, it's about they're not really friendly. I'm a more friendly person. I'm addicted to smile a lot, you know. I'm addicted to speak about different things, and now for me the worst thing is that I cannot go out and I cannot meet foreigners. I want to go to US not because of the dollars, but it's okay. Like I know that I can make thousands of dollars in the United States, not even hundreds of thousands of dollars. I know I can do it, right? Addicted to smiling, but it's a good problem. In Russia, when you smile, people usually don't get it. They don't, yeah. When it was the first time in the United States, I was going on dates every single day. Many foreigners think so because of stereotypes. It's not stereotypes, it's true, because guys, I can explain it, because in Russia that's really a hard life. Like hard life makes people don't be happy. Like hard life makes them to be sad, to be angry. So that's why they cannot smile, because they don't have a strength and energy for smiling. Few days I was when I work hard in my translation, even when I work on my translation, I like this job, but I'm not really going on the time framing. I don't always hard life compared to what, like in the United States it's not a hard life. Even you receive your, at least for example, at least you can have like $100 per day, right? Or even $200 per day, and you have your $200 per day. You can have such a great weekend. You can, I don't know, enjoy your life with this $200, and you get respect. You get, um, you can go to dates in the United States. I mean, so many pluses of life in the United, but I'm not consider United States as a paradise in the world. Don't think so. I mean, this is a country of opportunities. It's true, but it depends on person, because I saw the people who are living in the United States, but they not succeeded at all, and I saw people who succeeded in Russia. I saw people who succeeded in Ukraine, and I saw losers everywhere, right? So it's about a person, if he is a loser or he is a winner, if he is a millionaire or he is a poor. It's all in his head. As I'm speaking about myself that I am a millionaire, I am a millionaire. But when I say that I am not, I mean that I will not do nothing about it, right? But all my life I will only telling that I am poor student. I don't have money. I don't have anything, and I should be dead because of I don't have any food to eat or anything. I mean, and like me, I do have a lot of food. Don't worry. I even a bit of fat. I become fat because I have too much food. I mean, have you ever heard of rich student? Yes, I have. We have a lot of rich students in my Moscow State University. In Moscow State University, there are students who are richer, much richer than me. I am one of the poorest one. I'm not the poorest, but I am not in the rich. But you see, some people they're rich because of the family, right? So how can we compare people who are rich because of the family and people who are rich because of the hard work? This is a different, right? 90% of students are just people trying to move up the social ladder. In Moscow, 99% of our students study in Moscow State University. No, not only in Moscow, MGIMO, and in other universities. Some they can be explained. High School of Economics in Moscow is also Высшая школа экономики. So Moscow State University is where I'm studying. There are a lot of rich students because of the family, mostly, and I am not in the one of the. But I know that I will be rich not because of my family, but because of my hard work. And I just did not find my area of work. And, like I'm trying to, like this year was I had to do business project. Like one of these, this is a stream, right? It's like my business project. I was thinking make like money, and I'm laughing because I'm not doing money here on Twitch. Sadly, it's like at least I made enough money to buy mouse, and there was a guy who is no longer can you imagine he's watching Yegor Creed instead of me, like, but he sent a lot of money to me so I could buy a mouse to play games. So now I can play games at least, and I had an opportunity, because of donation, I had opportunity to feed my cat, and my hat was not was not starving because of the money of the nation. So the nation in Twitch sometimes very helpful. Of course, there is a rich university for rich people. Yeah, it's the university where I'm studying. It's one of the most expensive in Russia. I would not say that the quality of education is a good one, but it's not so bad. At least, I've learned English better, and I've studied Polish language, French language. So I think that education is quite fine here, but as for job opportunities, it was not so bad actually when there were some international companies. Moscow is not so bad place. Like working in international company, I think it was a good opportunity for me because of all the sanctions. All the companies they left Russia, and so left the chain. Now there is no way I can work in an international company, right? Then who can invite me as a Russian citizen? Because currently I have Russian citizenship. And which company in the world will invite me to work for them? Actually, there are some agencies in Moscow. They like selling job offers, but these job offers are not really, how to say, it's about like worker visa. It's not like hard work, like not worker. I don't know. Check it out. You need to check out the word. Yeah, you see, when I'm doing streaming English, sometimes I confuse. Yeah, worker. This worker, workman, workwoman, workman. If you're very talented, I will accept anyone, to be honest. Do you think so? But when you have Russian citizenship, you're like nobody in the eyes of the world. Like, like to get my American visa was like the main goal for me for a few years. I cannot get it. I can't reach this goal. Honest, честный. To be honest, быть честным. Frankly speaking, по правде говоря, так еще можно перевести это. Вот. Что там уже у меня сколько? How many hours did I speak out? I mean, in some countries you can go on a worker visa, and if you work enough years, you can apply for resident. Yeah, you're right. This is one of my solutions. Like I see, is sometimes it's better to become a worker in some country, right? Rather than be a slave here. Like consider it as a slavery when you cannot get out of here. Like when you black out, when you are like under Berlin Wall, it's terrible feeling, you know what I mean? I don't want to feel like I am like that I don't have any opportunity to get out of here. For me, it's terrible feeling, honestly. So that's why I want to get residency or to get citizenship of another country. So not like I'm not considering myself as I'm somehow enemy of Russia in these ways. I don't hate any Russian people. I don't hate anybody. Like, look at me. Like, I'm a little girl. How can, like, people in my society, like, okay, I don't want to, again, speaking about this topic, but, I mean, as for job opportunities, I will even save your last message in my notes because it has sense. It has some hope. Like, for example, do you know about my friends in Ukraine? Like we have, like my family, my aunt in Ukraine, she has her own church. In our church, there are a lot of people, and most of them they are working abroad as a and they have a worker visa, and they do not apply for a residency because they have in Ukraine children, wives, like women in Ukraine, they prefer to stay at home and to do all this, how to say, like to be a perfect housewife, right? To educate their children. Like the culture traditionally look like this, and men they work on worker visa abroad. Question: why is the stream title job? Well, because I'm speaking about job opportunities for. I want to think about different job opportunities abroad and at home and how I can make money. This is why I titled it job. But of course, I'm not talking about job only. And if I will compare, yes, yes, you're definitely right. Like now, my family is helping me to find some food, and like they can buy me food. My dad he sent me money for rent an apartment in Moscow. I live almost in the center in Moscow. I rent apartment. I'm not poor, as you can see. I'm not really poor student. At least I'm not living in dormitory and so on. But not living in dormitory doesn't mean that it's poor student. Only poor student live in dormitory. I don't mean this, but like I have the opportunity not to live there, and I have opportunity to live in an apartment. Like it's not so bad, but I want to move further. I want to become I want to work on my business project, consider English, but it did not go. It doesn't work, and I am so sad about it because every time I'm doing videos about English, it did not become popular. Like I was making videos about my friend, and she became popular. I was making videos about me. It's not popular at all. And like, am I? I'm too bad for becoming popular. Like, why I'm so obsessed about becoming popular. It's when you are popular, you can make money. And I am not saddest optimist. No, I'm not. I'm just telling things which are really realistic. I'm realist, right? And I want to, wait a minute, I want a bit of water. And as you can see, I'm in the kitchen, and it's really comfortable to do stream on kitchen. Yeah, you're right. I'm a realist and optimist at the same time, and that's why sometimes I'm trying to see the things not from the point of view which I want to see, but I see sometimes I describe things which I see, it's realistic, right? But sometimes I describe see about I'm dreaming. Like in one moment I can start speaking about my house in Malibu. In another moment, I'm speaking about hard life in Russia, and like I am. This is a fight inside of me, in my imagination, in my head. Like I'm living between two worlds. I told the time I was a writer. When I was a kid, I was writing down many scenarios about American girl who came to Russia and she got it, like, with her American mindset, she got it, the hard life of Russia and how she was struggling. And I wrote down a lot of, like, not really books, but scenarios, a lot of stories, right, about this girl. And I called her Jessica. And she was like a main character. And now I feel sad because I sent it to my teacher in university. I sent it a homework which was kind of late, and she did not answer it me back, and I feel like upset. Like, I feel like I'm ignored by a teacher, and it's like sad feeling. But it's fine. I mean, maybe I deserve to be ignored. Have to go, bye, see you soon. Message me on Discord whenever you want practice. Окей, thank you so much. Ладно, теперь я могу поговорить по-русски тогда, потому что я не знаю, кто-то говорит, unless somebody is here still speaking English or not. I don't know if I have a mood for speaking Russian, because now I'm not sure about it. You see, I'm not. You don't deserve to be ignored. Thank you. Thank you. You said really positive stuff. I think now I will sleep better after this words. Bye bye. So yeah. Почему ты хочешь русский? Я не очень говорю по-русски. Я не говорю по-русски, я говорю только по-английски. Я забыла русский. Я не знаю русский. Я говорю английский. Yeah, I can read Chinese at least. Now I will read down some words in Chinese. Want to. Что если мы попробуем на английском in Chinese делать? Oh, I don't know how to translate. I need to prepare for Chinese stream. Что сделать? Я думала про стрим на китайском языке, начать разговаривать с китайцами. Я не знаю, просто... надо использовать китайский язык, как бы, вдруг китайцы будут кидать донаты, там, юани. Юани же не запретили в России, мне нужны юани. Может быть, я смогу стать богатой, если мне будут китайцы присылать юани. Вот. Такой у меня план, видишь. Я же придумываю разные варианты, как стать богатой. Вот. Если не с долларами, значит с юанями. Правильно? So for different job opportunities, maybe I can use my Chinese language, and maybe I can become popular between Asia, and maybe I can become popular. Я же просто рассматриваю разные варианты вообще, как сказать. Я не... Ой, экран. Я просто стараюсь быть более гибкой в данных условиях. Изоляции нужно находить разные варианты выхода на большой заработок. Вот. Ну ладно, на хотя бы минимальный. Ну, деловой, что деловой именно? Вот. Ну, в смысле, ну, нет, причем тут будет деловой? Нужны деньги, чтобы жить как-то. Тут не вопрос деловой, тут вопрос, ну, что, может быть, вообще начать преподавать английский для китайцев, может быть, на китайском преподавать английский, может быть, мне делать вместо русского китайские иероглифы к английским словам, говорить по-китайски, про-английский, на китайском про-английский. Потому что если, ну, типа, в России я не знаю, как раскручиваться, то можно раскрутиться в Китае, стать популярной в Китае, получать донаты от китайцев и стать богатой таким образом. Ну, я знаю, ну, как сказать, нет, я не могу сказать, что у меня хороший уровень китайского, прям такой, но и раньше был неплохой уровень. Если я вот начну им практиковаться, то он будет improved, потому что я английский много практикую, потому что, ну, почему я стала учить английский, потому что я получала много денег ну, долларов много получала, меня это как бы вдохновляло еще больше учиться, вот. А что касается китайского, то я не понимала, как его использовать, ну, сильно. Ну, типа, ну, я видела китайцев, но я что-то им скажу пару слов и все. То есть у меня не было такого именно применения языка. Вот. А если рассматривать его в качестве, ну, такого источника дохода, то я думаю, что вполне можно, ну, как-то его использовать. Просто я пока еще не придумала, где и как. Ну, может быть, короче, вот таким способом. Ну, вообще, я даже рассматривала вариант раньше для себя поехать в Китай и преподавать там английский. Вот. Ну, как бы я люблю азиатскую культуру, вот я очень люблю японцев, например. Я бы даже в Японию, наверное, лучше бы поехала. Но Япония тоже закрыла, наверное, скорее всего, свои границы. Но тоже в Китае есть свои плюсы и минусы тоже. Это не парадайз, это не идеал. Не знаю, короче. Ну, у меня сейчас другие немножко цели. Но я говорю параллельно, что я могу делать тут, пока нахожусь в России. Вот, что там уже сколько часов, уже 2,5 часа у меня здесь стрим, офигеть. Ладно, я, наверное, тоже буду спать идти уже, потому что уже поздно, уже, ну, не прям сильно поздно, но поздновато. Так что да, буду, короче, заканчивать, наверное. So I think that I can use my Chinese at my work. Okay, and I will write a note about it, so I did not forget it. I did not forget it. I mean my English is chat. Что значит ББ? Так, начать. Говорить английским. Учитель Китая. Для китайцев. Ну да, сейчас уже все будет. Я просто не знаю уже, что мой лимит исчерпан. Да, бай-бай. Типа по-русски бай-бай. Окей. Поняла. Это было сложно догадаться. Давай, все, спокойной ночи. Спасибо, что был сегодня.